Across Africa, unreliable electricity impacts families and businesses every day. D.light, a company specializing in supplying reliable solar energy, is increasing access to energy and reducing reliance on carbon-heavy kerosene and diesel fuels with their solar solutions. D.light is one of the 15 finalists for the Earthshot Prize 2024. We're joined now by Ronald Pfende, who is the Chief Financial Officer of D.light. A very good afternoon to you, Ronald. Thanks very much for your time. Now, you are leading innovators in solar and lighting projects. Tell us specifically what you are, or you've been shortlisted for. In other words, what's your innovation for that's been shortlisted for the Earthshot Prize?
Okay, thanks for your. I think as you mentioned, there's a significant amount of people on the continent with no access to reliable energy. The estimate is 600 million just in sub-Saharan Africa. And D.light, that is what we are tackling. And we do that through three pillars. The first is, we design products that, are robust for use on the African continent. We do have some harsh conditions. The second pillar is we then distribute them to the deepest rural points you can find in any country where we operate. But most significantly, because yes, you can get the product, you can distribute it, but a lot of these communities do not have the financial muscle to buy the products from us. We then finance the product for them through a sort of installment plan. And typically a household spends about $1 a day on kerosene, and we provide solutions where they can access clean energy, a better experience, which is grid-like, for between the equivalent of 20 US cents to 50 cents a day.
Now, and roughly how many people over in the continent have been able to access your products in the manner that you've just described?
Yes, so we've been in existence now for about 17 years. And in that time globally, we've provided access to energy to just under 180 million people that we provided access to clean energy. And because we are a replacement of kerosene, we've also offset 38 million tons of carbon. And to put that in context, that is sort of equivalent to the annual emissions of a country like Norway.
Now, how do you have, or have you been able to build capacity, in those years to make these products like sort of affordable in many parts of the continent, or are you focusing solely on the countries where you've been operating?
Yeah, so we currently operate in 4 countries on the continent, in East and West Africa. Our ambition is to cover the entire continent. So I spoke about we have impacted 180 million people right now. Our ambition, our mission by 2030 is to reach 1 billion people that we've provided, access to clean energy. So we definitely have big ambitions to scale across the continent, and will not be limited just by the 4 countries we currently operate.
Well, I was asking that because, the Chinese are renowned for, innovation, for coming up with lots of products they can get to flood the market with them because they can make them cheaply. And they're like anything you've learned in this, throughout this journey that may help or hinder your progress.
Yeah, so I think from learning, it's around collaboration. So as I mentioned, we design products that are very robust for use on the continent, but we also make sure we leverage the economies of scale in China. So we manufacture in China so that we can pass through those cost savings to our customers. So instead of treating or looking at maybe the Chinese as competitors, we see them as collaborators to addressing the problem that's ahead of us.
And you haven't had comebacks in terms of, lots of things get to be said about the Chinese and their model of business. Not that there is one, but have you not had, you haven't had any comebacks where people say, no, don't bring us anything Chinese. You're saying your relationship was worked very well.
Yes, so we are very clear around the design. So the design is ours. We own the design. We manage the quality control. What we do leverage is what the Chinese companies are very good, which is mass production at low cost, but making sure that we have our controls to ensure that we pass on a quality product to our customers, one which if our customers buys, will work for the next 7 to 9 years without any issues.
Ronald, let me thank you for your time. He's, of course, been shortlisted, or the company has been, it's among the companies that have been shortlisted for the Earthshot Prize.